Hello YouTube, this is Dakota from Bowtied Media, and today we're going to look at some more of your Spotify Wraps because some of them are crazy, and we need to talk about them. This is the epitome of crazy. Beast Boy, Infect, Olivia Rodrigo, Michael Jackson, effin'. It's like we play around with the nastiest of nasty EDM, and then just the most vanilla pop in the world. Michael Jackson, Olivia Rodrigo, also fantastic pop artists. All these artists are great, but just the dichotomy in 78,000, like, are we constantly listening it with like a lot of people? Like, are we playing Olivia Rodrigo, Michael Jackson for like family and friends in like a living room setting, and then just like when you put headphones in, it's just like Beast Boy? Like, is that what's happening? I honestly had to show this one just because it's goated, not gonna lie. Magdalena Bay, Charlie XCX, Lady Gaga, A Cloudy Sky, Bad Computer. Oh, this is fantastic. And I need you guys to know that Magdalena Bay is top tier. The Magdalena Bay, honestly, personally, better album this year than Charlie XCX. Imaginal Disc, better than Brat. And Brat was fantastic. And Brat was amazing. And Brat will be one of my top albums of the year. Magdalena Bay just might be number one. So go listen to Magdalena Bay if you have not. They're fantastic. Okay, not quite a wrap here, but you made it into Riot 10's top 1,000 listeners on Apple Music. We've made jokes on this channel about Riot 10 in the past. I don't think Riot 10 is a terrible producer. But to be in this top percentile is a different breed of listener. And it just feels like he's laughing at you in the photo. Doesn't it feel like he's laughing at you? And there's got to be at least one every year. Zorro's number one is Zorro. I respect the game. I respect it. You got to listen to your own music. You got to quality check it a couple times. I do that with my videos personally. As soon as I post it, I genuinely do a quality check and put it on my phone and go, oh, hey, which I probably should do before I post it, because if there actually is something wrong, then... But hey, you know what? It works in the end. So Zorro's number one artist, got to be Zorro. This one I think is really interesting because we've got Kanye, Kendrick, Sewer Slut, Tyler, the Creator, and then Sophie. Your first four are like these really intense, hardcore artists. For the most part, depends what kind of Kanye, depends what kind of Kendrick you're listening to. But like this really like industrial, just like heavy, abrasive stuff in the rap world, especially with older Tyler. And then just Sophie, just the bright pop, like just bubblegum bait, like just like the most like kind of bright, still left field, hyper pop, but just like bright and almost cheerful. So, again, just a weird, where did Sophie come from? Where's your love from Sophie come from if Kendrick, Kanye, and Tyler's on your list? Oh my goodness. 242,000 minutes listened? How much time is that? That is on average, I believe if I did the math right, 11 hours a day. You're not listening to all that. There's no way. Like that, this is just on in the background somewhere, right? Like that's ridiculous. This one is the inverse of the Sophie one, which I think is very funny. It's the number one artist is a Tease, which I believe is a K-pop group, and then Drulu, Stray Kids, Skrillex, Fox Stevenson. Where's your love for a Tease come from? Are you just like the biggest like K-pop fan of just this group? You're not a huge fan otherwise, unless it's just this group. Where does this come from? The Fat Rat, Temanite, Shark, Skybreak, Gixxer. Okay. Yeah, this is a very, like, I am still NCS number one fan is kind of this list. That's what this feels like. And also almost 100,000 minutes of, like, just this style of kind of early bit electro kind of style of music that just is... Again, all fantastic artists, but you very clearly have a niche that you're going for here, and it's a thing. It hasn't changed in a while. This style, that's weird. I seem to see two Taylor Swifts here. Taylor Swift at number one and number two. That must be a Spotify glitch. Okay, speaking of NCS, we've got Alan Walker, Porter Robinson, the Fat Rat, K391, and Martin Garrix. You very much love like the old school digital sounding electro house is like that is you. Like, my guess is probably not logistically, but this is like old Porter Robinson. I think a lot of it, this could even be Spitfire era, but this is just like, I just want to, Like I want YouTube outro music for my entire listening is what this is. Okay, we got another odd one out here with Tobu, Chime, Aleps, Itro, and Murata as number 4. Again, not a ton of like minutes here, but where is that Murata come from? Why do we got Tobu, Chime, number 1, 2, and then you hit it with like the absolute counter to all of that in Murata? And Murata also didn't have a great year. His stuff wasn't fantastic this year. So are you listening to older Murata? But that doesn't make sense because, I guess Tobu's a bit of an older artist too for the most part. So this one confuses me. So little like minutes listened. What priorities are you going to when you listen to stuff? Oh my, this is, again, great list here, but just like Code Pandora, Must Die, Epic, like Space Laces, Sudden Death, like there's no like light bone in your body. Like I'm sure you dress all black 24/7, just got the earbuds in and you are just like raving inside your head here. Like you're just going absolutely nuts because this is like, I like these artists, but like, for 91,000 minutes of the year it's a lot. And I know obviously it's not all this, but it's got to be a big majority because that is your entire list. And that's just, I think, too much for me. I think it's too much for anyone really. Okay, number 1 artist and the 0.05% worldwide listener to David Guetta. I mean, someone's got to do it. I get it. I thought, honestly, I didn't think it was possible for it to be a person, let alone someone that clearly listens to Bowtied or watches Bowtied media because, we're not the biggest David Guetta fans here. And this is a fun one. I literally thought the top percentage David Guetta fans were just like Abercrombie and Finch or Walmart or like the playlist that they just play over the loudspeakers when you're like shopping and stuff. That's what I thought the top listeners for David Guetta were going to be. But no, I guess they're real people, and they're real people that also watch my videos. I have not taught you anything.